Yo, what's up,
Hi.
everybody?
Oh, there ain't nobody here yet.
Back to the paper plate tickets, eh? Back to the paper plate
Oh, yeah.
tickets.
Never left.
Never left.
Never left.
Mhm.
So what's going up,
How's it-
everybody? Welcome to the show
Oh.
tonight. This should be an interesting one since I am pushing the buttons.
Mhm.
And I am in St. Ignace in the middle of the casino parking lot right now. So waiting to do the bridge walk of the Mackinac Bridge tomorrow.
Okay.
Something Mama's wanted to do. So if I cut in and out, I'm sorry, everybody. But yeah, Preacher's hitting the buttons because Aaron Dill from Aaron Dill Media is taking a little vacation up north. He's a little south of where I'm at, riding around on a side by side, having some fun. So like the stream, like the banner says, like and share the stream, guys and girls. And I don't know, what's everybody got to talk about, man? It's been a while since we've all been together. What's happening?
Oh man,
I got
nothing.
I got some Galaxy Buds Pro.
Nice.
Ooh.
I
Yeah,
see you got a new gaming headset too. It's not all taped up and half hanging off your head.
That's the other one. No, that's the other one. Yeah, I like the other one better, but yeah, this one's it's got the knobs and all that shit too.
Gotcha. So
Gotcha.
no, it's great to be back in the States. So I'm back home now after being in the Dominican. It was awesome and beautiful there, but came home to a tree down in my yard.
That muddy ride.
How
That you had looked fun.
I was getting
Dude,
searched
that was
on.
that was a lot of fun.
I was getting searched on the way back.
I actually didn't get searched.
You just
It
don't wanna
wasn't
talk
bad.
about it.
So I had some Mama Juana juice, and they did pull my bag aside, and they were like, "Sir, can we search this?" Like, yeah, go ahead. And then they pulled it out, and they were like, he's like, "Can I get another set of eyes? This look good." Yep. It's all right. See you on your way. So it was actually pretty nice, easy, and smooth sailing. So no complaints here. Definitely. And then while I was at the airport, I got to see my buddy Wern. He came and visited us.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah.
good old Not
He's good
Taco.
for that every once in a while. Yep.
Yeah.
We usually
So,
always come in the
yeah.
opposite. We usually always come in the opposite terminal that he's working whenever we fly out, because we barely ever fly out. So when we fly out someplace freaking far. But yeah, what I mean, that whole mud trip that you guys did, that's badass. And I say that I'm reminded about it every couple minutes here because somebody's pulling back behind him a side by side that's just completely covered in mud.
Yeah, so you got to go on one too?
No, not yet. I'm still not feeling that. We'll see if next week maybe I'll feel like it, but right now, no.
Yeah. No, it was great. So it was one of the excursions that we booked, and man, we got out there and took the buggy through the mud, and dude, it was awesome. And then I think I took it through too much mud because it was bogged out and it wouldn't go any faster. And so I was just kind of putting along like, damn it, come on. And then you could tell like finally it must have like unflooded or something. And then I was able to zip back through again. But on the way back, so the way it went is they took us to like this like shopping area and like cave, got to go in, swim, get back in your buggy, go through a bunch of crap, go out to the ocean, kind of rinse off and whatever, get back into your buggy and then kind of like do some stuff and head back. Well, on the way back, it started pouring and my freaking buggy died. And I'm just sitting there like trying to start it and it wouldn't start. And everybody's leaving. I'm like, oh, fudge, I'm about to get stuck out here in the middle of nowhere in this damn buggy. Like,
and then you got water in the distributor cap.
Mm-hmm.
You got water in the distributor cap, man.
Yeah, so they came along, they hooked me up and got me back running again. So, but it was a great time, man. We came back filthy. Oh my gosh, I had so much freaking dirt and mud everywhere. But yeah,
shit.
so all right, what we got going on next weekend?
Nothing.
Ooh,
Yeah.
nothing. We got a little game at Fort Knox Paintball. Marvel versus DC. Marvel, led by myself and Exoed by Guru from Mutant 313, against Yeti and damn it, Iron Man. I mean, at least that's what the poster said, Iron Man. I think. So anyway, I think it's basically almost a repeat of last year. We're gonna have some fun, but we always know what the second time brings, right? A win.
Yeah.
Ooh,
So
nice button push.
we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna enjoy ourselves. But Fort Knox is an awesome field, so I'm looking forward to doing that. Jack, you should come down, man. Bring the
Me and-
brother. Bring the
me and-
dad.
Me and Teddy might. Teddy said that's possible, but he doesn't want to drive. He got a new car, so he doesn't want to drive that. So we got to see. I don't know if I feel like driving my truck all the way out there.
Yeah, so make sure you guys join us on the Marvel side. It's going to be sweet. It's going to be a good game. Always a great game out there at Fort Knox, that's for sure.
Do they allow baby four-wheelers at that field?
I don't
Oh
know.
my God.
To be honest with you.
I don't know. I don't know how he'd react to that. I don't know.
Okay,
I don't
I'll get in touch and figure it out. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, dude, it's kind of crazy. So you said your brother got a new car, right?
Yeah, he got like a 2022 or something Cadillac.
Dude, it's so crazy. So what was that? Monster? Was that Monster Game? Yeah,
His car
Monster
got
Game.
T-bone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dude,
So he got into an
it was a
accident.
week of.
he got
Yeah.
He got
And who
T-boned.
else?
His airbag. went off.
JD got freaking in an accident, and then like the week or so before that, Mary
Mary.
got into an accident, right? Who else? Was there
Yeah.
somebody else?
There was something else, yeah, somebody else I thought, but it was a weekend full of issues and accidents, that's for sure. But so Marvel versus DC, make sure you guys join us out there, Marvel side out at Fort Knox. Awesome, amazing field. If you guys haven't checked out the field, get online, check it out. It's beautiful. Like
I can't wait to see all the shit that they added. I'm sure it's so crazy.
Yeah, because
now.
it's been a while since you've been out there, huh?
Last time I went there, they just put the cargo containers or whatever all around the outside of the field, like spectators and staging.
Oh,
Yeah.
You've got a lot to see. You've got a lot to see.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
So-
sure do. Because they added Orion, they added Alcatraz. Like, there's a lot, so you definitely need to make your way out there. That's for sure.
Come
But,
see us
yeah,
at
no,
our campsite at in the evening if you're camping out, and we'll probably have something going on. You know, we'll either be playing games or we got the new Uno Ultimate Marvel edition that
There
we
we
now
go.
have the Doctor Strange and Spider-Man deck. So get
that's
ready
6
for
players.
some 6-player Uno.
The hammer
Now-
may return. We'll see. Mhm.
Not Taco's going too, right?
Yes, he's got to drive. He's got to drive himself. Supposedly, he doesn't get off in time. We're going to be there. Hopefully, we'll be there at late Thursday. I'm bringing a bunch of the refs from Hell Survivors so they get to see how awesome Fort Knox paintball is, and hopefully have some fun with us.
When are you leaving? Thursday after, like Thursday evening, or? Oh, it don't matter. I don't get off till 10 at night anyway.
I'm
Yeah,
lagging,
so-
guys. So CJ, Jack, everything you just said just totally sounded like Iron Man talking to me.
Rosie from Jetsons. Yeah,
Rosie from Jetsons. There you go, Rosie.
I just said, what time are you guys leaving? And then I said, never mind, because I don't get off till 10 at night anyway on Thursday.
Oh, gotcha.
I ain't saying it a
Hey,
third
talk
time.
to Wern. Talk to Not Taco.
Yeah.
Talk to
Yeah.
Not
Where's he
Taco. Talk to Not Taco about a ride.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, I'll ask him, but I got a pretty good idea that he's not going to like that too much, it seems.
Yeah, because he probably doesn't want to ride with you. Wants you riding with him. But no, look, I'm really looking forward to this game. So, what are you dressing up as this year, Bill?
Man, I got such a crap connection. I'm sorry, guys. I can't hear Jack.
Bill, who are you?
I
What are
can't
you
hear
dressing
nothing.
up as? What are you dressing up as?
Oh, I don't know yet. I may do Master Yoshi again, but we'll see.
Why don't we bring you a wheelchair and you can be Professor X?
We could do that. I have to wear a suit though, then, don't I? I don't know if I can do
Not
that.
necessarily.
Get a blue spandex.
You could be Professor X when he was hip.
There you go.
Before,
There you go.
I mean, it just depends on which verse you want to go with.
Yeah, right. I can be Loki.
I mean,
what the hell? Get
I
some
was gonna
horns.
say,
Get some horns, and I can be Loki right away. Done.
right. You
You
know,
know,
I mean, geez. With the multiverse now, you can be just about. I mean, you can wear just about anything and be just about anyone now. So we'll just say Doctor Strange hit the
I'm just
field, and
There you go. I'm just along for the ride here, guys, because like I said, I'm like everything is choppy. It's getting choppier. Could be because there's more and more people pulling into the campground here. Probably using up the interwebs around here. They're not too much into it. So like and share the stream. Check out madfrogpaintball.com, and I'm gonna let you guys go. Have fun with the show. I'm gonna log back in a minute.
All right. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I'm about to add somebody to this. We got a special guest that wants to come in. So
I can make like we're looking at each other.
hold on, let me. So, anyways, no. So you haven't been to the field in quite some time, then, huh?
No, it's been like 3 or 4 years,
Oh, geez.
or
Yeah,
more, or something like. Yeah, I know they just put all those shipping containers right at the front. I think they were building the base in like the back far corner, like past all those boats, past the pirate ship. They like started it, but they had it all like taped off, I think. I don't know if that was the rocket ship one or like the ghost town type one.
Yeah,
I
so
don't remember.
no, they got Deadwood back there. That's Orion. Orion was just completed right before I started going. So my first year there was the first year that Orion was there, or playable at least. So we'll see. All right, we got this man right here. So the person I'm about to add to this chat right here probably has some of the best costumes that I've ever seen going to this game. So I'm kind of curious to see what he's going to be this year. Let's bring in Mr. Arbuckle. What's going on, sir?
What's up, guys?
Hi.
So I don't know how I offered to help with this year's
Wait a minute, my back to not hearing anything again. God.
We'll kick him.
I offered to help again this year, like I did with last year's, kind of like as a support person, and it turns out that I'm basically going to be running Saturday's game for you guys.
Oh, nice.
You're like event producer.
Yeah, it's me and Ricky, and we're kind of 50-50ing it.
Nice.
All right,
and we're having a lot of fun with you guys this year.
Yeah.
Are you? Hey, listen, one thing I definitely liked last year that you guys did, I liked the collector and being able to trade with him. So please have him.
I'm not sure if we have the collector this year because we ran short on how many people we had volunteer.
Yeah.
But we're trying to work with who we have.
Okay.
We're adding a few little twists as to how things are happening during the game. We're trying to simplify it, but throw in twists at the same time.
All right. So I definitely so first off, the Joker's like one of my #1 fans. Like I love that dude and his whole costume and everything and the way he plays. So I'm looking forward to seeing the Joker again. So what about the Flash? You got a return of the Flash?
I'm I'm not quite sure if we're doing that. We're still working on who our role players are going to be.
Okay.
But the entire event is centered around a villain theme. If you guys were aware of that. So like Electro's trying to rob a bank and Spider-Man is trying to foil his plan, so you have to go help Electro rob a bank in scenarios like that.
Right. So last year we had to help Joker rob a bank. Correct?
Well, this whole year is going to be nothing but you helping villains be villains.
Oh, nice. That's fun. I think I'm going to dress up as Venom again, or wear my Venom stuff, and we'll see. Although I don't know, maybe I'll go back to my Punisher, because I love the Punisher. Punisher's badass.
If you're gonna be Venom, you need to get some silly string cans.
Do black silly string. Although
nothing will ever beat the silly string fight that Frog and I had on the 50s.
I was gonna say that was sweet. That was I think that was my first year there. You were dressed as the Joker, right? No, the Riddler.
The Riddler was the silly strings fight at the 50. The last year I did it, I was
Harley Quinn.
No, that was the first year. I was Scarecrow, and I was proud of that one.
Dude, that was sweet. That's why I said, dude, I always look forward to it because, well, not only do I look forward to it because you're going to be there, and then normally you bring squeaky cheese or whatever, but I look forward to your costumes, man. You always put on a good costume, and dude, it's always fun. So
what did I bring for you last year? I brought you some Bella Vitano.
Yeah, that pepper cheese and something.
I got you some whiskey and pepper.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. So, in case you guys don't know, man, Zach has some of the best. He has this place next to him. I don't know what it's called, but he has some of the best cheese, man. He brings down cheese, and it's just absolutely delicious. So
I get all of my cheese curds from Henning's Cheese, and they have a website that they will ship you cheese all over the country. And what they do is they pack it in with dry ice. And so they'll ship you cheese anywhere. But my favorite cheese comes from Sartori, and it's Bella Vitano. And it actually has won the World Cheese Competition a few years running.
That's impressive. I can't do shark cheese.
Terrence says Zach is a clown. Of course he is. Official.
Where did I put it? I just got my new clown. I got my new clown.
Oh, that's so cool.
It was the last one at Spirit when I went.
Was it?
Yeah.
No, so it's gonna be all villain theme this year, right? So us helping villains. Yeah. So what villains do we have to look forward to?
Well, Joker is bringing his wife this year.
All right.
And she's excited to dress up as Harley Quinn, and we're trying to figure out how to use her because it is her first paintball event ever, and she's going to be a role player. So,
hey, and as you guys know, if you've ever played, role players for sure get shot. Like last year, oh, dude, last year was hilarious. So the Joker had this.
Stuck the dude in the wheelchair and taped him to it or whatever, and we had to like move him around and.
That was the Joker in the middle hut.
Or last year, I had the Joker tied up in the middle of the field, standing out in the open, and I don't know what was going on, but he kept getting roasted, and no one shot me.
Dude, it was funny because last year you had the Joker tied up, but I was supposed to bring something to you, I believe. And I just straight up jacked the Joker. Like, I grabbed him, took off running, and just kept running. You're like, hey, wait, you got to pay me. You got to... We're gone. We were gone. We couldn't...
Well, it was funny because I was thinking to myself, it's just like, no, okay, if he wants to steal the Joker, that's up to him. But you have to figure out a way to, like, be good to me for the rest of the game. because otherwise my prices were going to increase.
Right. But it was still funny. I did steal him. We took off. We was gone. Because the thing was, is if I got to the Joker and I got shot, then I was out, and then I couldn't complete what I needed to complete with the Joker. So for me, I was just like, yoink, come with me. And he was just like, whoa, like we were gone.
Well, I would also chose the worst place to stand to like get you to me, and that was on purpose.
Yeah, standing right there at the swamps or at the pond's edge, by the right in front of Orion. So there's this huge battle going on for Orion, and they're just standing right there in the middle, like
The closest cover to me is like 30 feet away.
right. Oh man. But no, I definitely look forward to it. So you guys obviously are gonna have the trivia again this year.
Yes, and I've been talking with Ricky about this for the last year. I hate the Marvel and DC and Riddler cards.
Oh,
So those are gone.
How
those
about
are gone?
The green rocks.
If I have anything to do with it, those rocks are gone too. But I think we might have a mission or two that involves rocks.
Wait, so if you get rid of the rocks, what are you gonna put in their place? If you get rid of the cards, what are you putting in their place?
You'll have to come to the game and find out, man. all
those that are watching, so for all you guys that are
stuff is still in play. It's just how we're doing it.
Okay, gotcha. So the way it was before is they had I added that to the bottom so that way it looks better than your. But anyways, so if you went to the game before, or if you didn't go to the game before, what they did is they hid little Riddler cards. So it's just a Riddler question mark on the field, Marvel or a DC card on the field, and you collected 3 of them, and for 3 of them, you could take them up and you could answer trivia questions for points for the game. And obviously, the more cards you got, the more questions you got asked, the more points you get. But on top of that, they also had the green rocks, like he was saying, which was the kryptonite that are hidden on the field. Last year, you could trade the kryptonite in for laser cards, rocket cards, or I believe, last year I for sure did. You could use them to barter with the collector. On top of that, last year they also had comic books that were on the field. There's props from superheroes, like for instance, Aquaman's trident was out there, the Joker's gun was out there, Captain America's shield, and then they had like different masks from the superheroes were out there. So it's definitely prop rich, not including some of the other things that were on the field, which is what I really like, because as a player, you get out there on the field and it's, hey, here's this, here's that, let's get this, let's get that. I mean, it's constantly, it's more than just shooty ball,
For props like that, like Captain America's shield, something like that, I would be worried to like grab it off the corner unless I knew we had the mission to grab it. Just thinking it's like this guy over here is dressed as Captain America, and I thought he just set his shield down for a minute.
On the first year that I did the general, people were just like, what do the props look like? I said, if it's not nailed down and you can carry it off the field, just bring it to me.
Yep.
And I was getting tape measures, rolls of caution tape.
Yeah. No,
boxes
so yeah.
of bullets from old events.
Look, and that's the thing. So if somebody, like, let's say somebody did bring a Captain America shield and they set it down and you took it off as a prop, oh well, go see your commander, because they'll have it. But and that's the thing, like he was saying though. I mean, there was one year they said that there was a Green Lantern rings on the field, and there was never any Green Lantern rings placed on the field. So. It's one of those things. If it looks like it belongs in the comic book world, grab it and come off the field with it. If it's painted green, you grab it and come off the field with it.
The very first year I did it, I got so frustrated because like the very, very end of day 1, it was spend 50 rocks.
Oh.
You remember that mission? It was no, you weren't there for that first
I
year.
wasn't there.
It was spin
No.
50 rocks. And I'm just like, so we had field control, and I'm like, guys, get out there, find rocks. Do it.
I know,
Just
I had-
everybody get out there.
Both my
And-
pockets and then my front 2 pockets were full of those rocks. But I
Well,
played like 4 or 5 years ago. That was my last time.
It's like we ended up with like 28 rocks, but I knew Frog did not have the mission yet. Because I was watching if he was walking up to where Ricky was sitting. And so I'm talking with Ricky. I'm like, look, we own the field. We have to look out there right now. And there's people just walking out there going, I don't see any rocks. And then right when he's like, I don't know what to tell you, Lefty walked up there with a whole basket of rocks and goes, I'm sick of carrying these around. I don't want to put them on the field. And then just walked away. And he's like, okay, I'll give you the mission.
That's funny. That's funny.
Or
Dude,
the first year, I remember Ricky, he looked at me, or he looked at Frog and goes, you'd think there'd be a Deadpool around here. And Frog's like, why? Why do I need a Deadpool? He goes, you'll find out. And I'm like, am I good? And he goes, oh yeah, you're good. I know that you're good. Okay. So I got a mission that said, find Superman, or find a player dressed as Superman. And I turned, and there was a guy standing next to me who would weigh at least 280, who I think was ironically dressed as Superman. I did not read the mission. I just said, here you go, own it. And he looks at the mission, and he goes, oh my God. And then just starts stripping gear like he's at a club in Las Vegas. Runs away. He comes back drenched in sweat. And I'm like, did you get the mission? He goes, oh yeah. And I'm like, well, what was the mission? He goes, oh, I had to prove that I was Superman and do 100 push-ups.
Oh shit.
Please tell me he got MVP.
And then, so I went up to Frog later, and I'm like, did you, you had a mission for Deadpool? And he goes, yeah. And I said, did you end up finding a Deadpool? He goes, I put a red bandana over my face and pretended I was Deadpool. And I'm like, well, what was your mission? He goes, I had to go tell Ricky a joke.
You had to tell Ricky a joke. Meanwhile, my man over here had to do 100 friggin' push-ups.
What a difference.
That's all right. You want to know what's funny? I had to do the stinking Flash challenge last year. And so as a Flash, I had to take and run freaking around that damn pond freaking twice without getting shot.
I remember that.
Yeah. Thanks for that. I made it and completed the mission. But oh man, yeah, no, that was definitely a fun, interesting one.
Well, I was driving to the game last year, and it was I think it was around like I was getting to Indiana around like 8:00, and Adam goes, hey, I have all the missions laid out, but I'm putting the final touches on. If you want to crash at my house, you can help me finish writing the game, and then we'll just drive up in the morning. And I'm like, cool, yeah, whatever. I get there, and he is literally halfway through writing the entire game. And I'm like, oh.
So that's where we're at.
Yeah, and like he had all like the missions, but he had yet to actually like put them in and organize all the side missions and stuff. So I started in there, and then he looks at me, and he's 2 beers deep in this writing. Like it's just getting worse as he's like throwing these counter. And he goes, "What if we had somebody like run around the lake?"
Yeah. Not 1 lap, but 2.
Oh gosh.
It was good stuff though. That's the fun with this game. You know, when you take a look at this game, that's some of the fun things. You know, like I think the one we had to find like three masks, 3 superhero masks or whatever on the field. But the problem is there was only 2 placed on the field. The third one you had to go and you had to find the collector. And so what people don't realize is like with the collector, for those of you guys that I play Marvel Contest of Champions. So like for the collector, his job is to collect like all the superheroes and things like that. But part of this game is role playing. So like here I am like dressed as what was it? I was Venom last year, and I'm sitting there role playing and doing stupid Venom things with the guy to try to get this stinking third mask. Meanwhile, they're like, "Oh, just take anything. He'll trade anything." But that's not the case. Like I get out there and I'm like, "Oh, you want to trade this?" Like, whatever and going on. He's like, "No, you got some comics?" Like, "No." "You got some rocks?" "No." "You got some figurines?" "No." "Then what the hell do you got?" "Nothing you want, clearly." Like, so then I had to go and get some stuff. But no, that's what I like about this game. It's all that stuff thrown in. It's a great time. It makes for fun.
I think one of my favorite things that I did at Collector was I would take mission props and I would have them in my bag an hour before the mission was open. And so people would be looking in my bag like, I don't need that. And then they'd like specifically Iron Man from the DC side. He spent every comic book they had on stuff that I had in my bag. And it was like at 55 after the hour, and I knew what in my bag they needed on that hour mark.
He said don't add them.
Uh-oh.
He said, don't add them?
Yeah, he said don't add them in the private chat.
He's like, okay, so we have everything, and I'm working, I'm looking at the clock, and he's like, yes, and we settled the deal. They handed me every single comic book they had, got a bunch of stuff for their team, and they were handed their mission envelope the second I started walking away. And they opened it up, and the very first line is, "Find the collector." And I heard Iron Man yell, "Get him!" And I turn around and I just see the entire blue team rushing me. And I think one person even shoulder tackled me into a tree.
Probably. Like, that's the way it normally goes. So if you got to get somebody, you get them regardless. Like,
so were you? So, the collector was allowed to make his own deals, bargains, or whatever. Okay.
There was a set line where I knew the deal would be made, but you could barter with me. Like Yeti was just kind of like, "What are you having for dinner tonight?" And I'm like, "I don't know." And he goes, "You come by us. We got you covered for dinner." And I'm like, "Okay."
Yeah. It's just about anything. And then the thing that a lot of people didn't realize is, what's up, George? Hey, what's up, Roger? How you guys doing? Ian, hi. Sarah, hi. Everybody that's watching, what's up? Sorry, I'm not paying too much attention to the comments, but anyways. But the thing that people don't realize, the more you actually like interact and the more you role play, the easier it is to barter and trade with the collector. In my opinion, I mean. What's your thoughts on that, Zach, since you were the collector last year?
Well, there's a whole lot of things. Like, I had in my mind, I didn't want to be unfair, so I specifically went into every trade thinking there's a set amount of stuff I want. How are they going to talk me under this, or what can they give me that's going to offset it?
Right.
So that it would be fair. But at the same time, I would have stuff in my bag that had nothing to do with the game, and then I had stuff in my bag that specifically was part of the game, but not accurate. And so I had a lot of fun just like teasing. Like, I think I remember you going, "Why do you have that in your bag?" I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. There was quite a few times. But I'll tell you what, like I said, I really like this game. I'm looking forward to it. What other villains did you say? So you said Joker, Harley Quinn. Who else we got?
We have a Riddler this year. Who is I'm keeping him kind of a surprise, and he's going to be part of the game in a little bit of special ways. But we have a Riddler this year.
Are you the Riddler?
No,
Okay.
I cannot physically run the game on Saturday and be a role player.
Okay. Do you have enough role players and stuff, right?
We're actually kind of talking about that because we have too many DC role players. So basically, it's going to be Marvel versus DC, but Marvel didn't come to role play at this event.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I'll probably stick with
Wait,
playing, but
So
I
you
can't use
couldn't
a
get
marker. I can't use a gun.
so
I got-
you couldn't get
Comp shit with my
any
hands, but-
bad guys to be from Marvel.
Well, we have Joker, and he's the Joker. He comes every year, and Joker's got Harley, and Harley has already bought her costume, and she's like, "I'm gonna be Harley." And I pitched the Riddler because there's really no one in the Marvel universe that's kind of Riddler-esque. But I mean, it's tough.
So
Especially when you have to find volunteers who are going to donate an entire paintball weekend.
Right. Right. I get it.
Yeah.
like Final
Looking forward to it, though.
I didn't get my costume yet, and I mean, I can't use a marker because I got workman's comp shit on my hand. So maybe if you need me, I could volunteer to do some stuff.
No,
Well,
No,
if you
no,
had
he's
an
got
extra
props. He's
Marvel
got
role
props to
player,
get. He's got props to get off the field with his good arm.
Grab onto my good arm.
hand me your other hand.
yeah.
You want some mashed potatoes?
Oh, it just hurts when I smile. I can't smile. Oh,
So again, this is Marvel versus DC. That's going to be taking place this coming up weekend at Fort Knox Paintball in Winamac, Indiana. So make sure you guys come on out. Join the Marvel side, of course, is what I'm going to tell you guys. But you're not going to go wrong either way if you join Marvel or DC. Both sides are ran by great commanders. So come on out and play and see what Zach has in store for us this year. But anything else you want to fill us in on, Zach, with this game?
yeah.
What am I
Come on,
missing?
Zach. What else, Zach? What else can you tell us, Zach?
I can't exactly talk to it about you without filling in Yeti at the same time.
I know.
Well, Yeti, I
know.
hope you're watching, bud. If not, you're losing out. He's telling the whole world.
No, you know just about as much as Yeti does right now. But yeah, Bill, big thing. You don't have to find little tiny cards with numbers on the back you can't read anymore.
Well, that's good. I was here. I started breaking up about that time. So it's what? Well, do we have to find anything in place of that?
There will be stuff to find on the field, but you remember how all the other years it was just like, is this a 19 or an 8? I don't know.
Well, no. The first 2 years they were great. After that, using the same cards, yes. I still find some good comic books though. He had a good comic book collection.
Are we gonna have comics on the field this year?
Pretty sure we will.
All right.
The rough draft of the game is coming to me here in about an hour, and then me and Ricky are going on a phone call, and we are going to button and fine tune everything.
Make sure you add me into that phone call.
We'll be ready.
Hope you can read sign language.
We all can read that one. Oh, I'm sorry.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
Okay.
So we're looking forward to this. So I'm actually coming through pretty good here. Okay. Make sure you guys check out madfrogpaintball.com, like and share the stream. Thank you everybody for joining us. So far so good. We're Zach, it was a good idea. Whoever was the smart one to ask Zach to come on. Good thinking. But yeah, Marvel versus DC next
weekend.
Next weekend. Damn.
Yeah. So
I know, right?
It'll be myself and Guru with Yeti and Iron Man, right?
Yep.
And
Can't have
it's a
Yeti without
remake.
Iron Man.
It's a complete rehash of last year, kind of, sort of.
Now, Frog, I have to really, really stress this. I am the only commander to win against you twice, so don't fuck this year up.
No, hold on a second.
Zach.
Let's go back to his defense. Last year, we out recruited, so we had to hand some teams over, and so because we had to hand some teams over, then we ended up taking the L.
Yeah, and I know how that goes, and I hate the politics of it, but sometimes it happens.
No,
I mean,
it's all good. It makes for a good friendly game.
It's like one of the worst things for a commander to have everything all set up, and then I mean it's a necessary negative, but God, does it suck the day of when you're like, oh yeah, by the way,
hey, you need to toss a couple of teams over
in the
who
One
you
Legends
choosing.
game. What's that?
I've been putting myself as I've been specifically recruiting myself on the lowest scored team. So if somebody has 200 players and another team has 100, I'm registering for the 100-player team. And that's how I've been going to all my games this year. And so when I was at Star Wars the other week and we won with almost 3 times the score, and I was just like, what? It was cool, but I was just like, wow, I don't know how we did that. If we were so far behind that I needed to be on your team.
You don't let stuff like Captain America's shield. That's not really allowed. Is that? Like, you can't use the shield to block stuff, can you? Stuff like that?
No.
Do you let role playing like that? No.
If it would be part of the game, the other team would have to have an identical shield, and there would only be allowed to be one.
Oh.
But I don't think that's in the rules.
No,
I think Bill should be Professor X and stay in a wheelchair the whole time. What do you think?
You have to get the commander in a wheelchair across the field.
Oh, he's buffering.
Right. Are you guys having the costume contest this year?
I don't think that we are. It fell out a few years ago, and it just hasn't been back since. People lost interest in it. Especially the other year.
They didn't do it.
The last year they did it was when I was Scarecrow, and I thought I was pretty confident in it until I saw a 12-year-old in a Walmart costume, and I was just like, yeah, I'm about to be loose to a kid.
Yeah. But no, those were always fun though. Like the one year somebody came as what was it, Fat Thor, the overweight Thor, and stuff like that. So no, those are always fun. But yeah, I was wondering if you guys were gonna do that. Previous in the past, if you dressed as a character, you got unlimited reinsertion.
That is back this year.
That is back this year. Okay, because last year it was supposed to be that way. But they're like, everybody getting reinsert instead of having to wait the 15 minutes to reinsert or for the 15-minute mark or whatever.
Somebody complained, why am I dressing up for this event if it didn't benefit me? And it's just like, because it's fun.
Yeah, I agree, but there should still be that benefit. Like that's the reason to entice people to want to dress up, because not everybody's as geeky as we are and like to dress up for fun.
So we did put the benefit back in specifically because it should be part of the game, and B, we should be encouraging people to dress up for this because it's fun. You're
Right.
required to have fun for this game.
Could you imagine if everybody showed up at the field as a character and it just looked like the actual Marvel verse running around or DC running around? Like, it'd be freaking sweet.
A lot of
Everybody
people
was a
just-
character.
A lot of people just get a T-shirt with Superman on it, and that's considered a costume.
Whatever, it
No.
works.
And then come a sloth.
No, you got to dress up good. I will. And Warren said I can go with them, so I'm
Oh,
pretty
awesome.
sure I'm coming.
Somebody
Good to go.
once said that we should, or that we need to get a whole team dressed up as Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and go third faction on.
Yes.
You
Hey,
could.
I got my Turtles jersey. I can bring that, and my Turtles grills.
But I think Turtles now did a crossover with DC.
You could do-
Was it with DC? I know that they
Yeah,
did. They
'cause I
did it
think
with.
it was with Batman.
Yes, you're right. You're right. That was actually a while ago that they did that crossover with Batman.
And because I remember there being a Joshua Pullen did Predator one year, and I'm like, that's not DC, and he's like, yes, it is. Read the comics.
Did you go and read the comic?
No, I had to Google it because I thought that would be a cool issue, but yeah, it exists.
Yeah, yeah. So I mean,
Yeah.
so realistically, so obviously, I wear a clown on my mask, because it originally started with clowns versus zombies. But I'm not gonna lie. Last year, I looked up. I was like, man, I don't know what I'm gonna be. I don't know what I'm gonna do. And I was like, I wonder if there's a clown in one of the universes. Boom! And sure enough, there was. I forget what his name was. It was like, gosh dang it, what is his name? Anyways, there is a clown in like I think it's in Marvel. There's a clown. I forget what his name is. It's in a comic. And I was like, oh, but I forgot what the name was. So I'm a
I gotta-
loser.
Well, pretty sure I'm gonna go, so I'll have to figure out my costume. But one of the places I work at's the Party City. Oh shit, they didn't have Halloween stuff really yet.
Yours didn't?
Zach, where are we out? Did the Halloween stores open yet?
I was at Spirit yesterday, and I was super disappointed because they had clown masks for all the clowns from Killer Clowns. Represent. And all of them were hard plastic. They weren't soft, so I couldn't use them.
I
for my
know.
mask.
I was so
I was
bummed
so-
about that too.
Yeah, I went to Party City like 2-3 days ago, and they got all their shelves out for Halloween, but it said Halloween stuff coming soon.
Let's see if I can pull that in there. See that?
Yes,
But
I
it's
can
not
barely
mine.
see it. It's X-Men.
Abenoxio.
Yeah.
Abenoxio.
Jeez, you're legitimate.
You're gonna be
Never thought
Venom.
you were legitimate until now.
You're gonna be Venom. Man?
What was that?
You're gonna be Venom.
Yeah, I was like a busted Venom. Like I had Venom shirt and like some kind of, I don't know, mask on my mask, but it wasn't the actual authentic Venom mask on my mask. But yeah, it was all right. It was nowhere near Zach's quality. Like Zach looks like he came from like, I don't know, like Costume Holiday House or something like that. I look like I came from Wish.
Yeah, I usually dress up good for Halloween, but I only got a week. No.
I put a lot of work into that mask, and now I have access to a 3D scanner, so I'm going to be scanning in my mask and creating a profile that I'm going to 3D print to fit on there.
And just zip tie like a cover for it.
Yeah, and make it
That'd
out
be
of the little
sweet.
squish filament.
I always had problems with blocking the vent holes, and then I fogged up like crazy every time.
See, I don't have that issue with my mask now.
I always do something like that.
I can't see it that good.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
That looks sweet. Doesn't that
What
block your
mask is
vision
that?
pretty bad,
What?
What mask is that?
bro?
This is, Gramps and Grizzly.
Yeah.
This is their OG mask. If you ever seen the Gramps and Grizzly patch, this is the mask that it was made after. So this is the logo on their patch.
That's sweet. Very cool.
Carnage morph suit.
Is that what you're going as, Carnage?
I don't know. I mean, if you're going as, I don't know yet.
I want to get. We still got time, so
well, I got to order.
Pay the Halloween store a visit tomorrow.
Back when I was going as, I was gonna have a team come and they wanted to know what to dress as, and I said, why don't you get a bunch of trench coats and dress up as random henchman number 1?
Right. That's sweet too.
Well, I need something for my hand because I'm not going to have a gun the whole time. So I don't know, like Hulk hands would have been cool. Thor with the hammer.
I got Hulk hands, Hulk fists.
Yeah, something like that. I need an idea. What do you think? Captain America.
Well, you look a little skinny to be Hulk, so unless you can bulk up. No, I don't know. We'll talk after.
She-Hulk.
Huh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Have you started watching that series yet?
No.
Oh man, I got like 2 seconds in.
I don't have time for series anymore. It's bad.
Time for series? Shoot, the House of Dragons. That comes out here in just a couple of minutes, so I'll be watching the 3rd episode of that. That's awesome. But no, I started watching She-Hulk the other day. I got about like 5 minutes in, and every time I start watching it, I'll get about to the same point where they get into a car crash and she becomes like She-Hulk, and then somebody interrupts me and I got to turn it off. And I was like, man, I swear I am so cursed that I'm not going to be able to watch this show. So
that's how I'm like with that, because I've been trying to do my homework all day and then I got interrupted here, I got interrupted there, I got interrupted here, and then I'm looking at this part and I'm like, I don't want to draft this part. Click on Facebook and you're talking about Marvel versus DC. There goes an hour.
Well, welcome to the show, Zach. This is a lot more interesting than your homework. Just turn this in as your project. Man. Be like, hey, teach, here you go. This is my homework.
The only thing I've learned about Creo so far is how much I love SolidWorks.
About what?
SolidWorks?
Creo is a type of CAD design program like SolidWorks. And it was the company's they wanted to make a program like SolidWorks and failed miserably. That's what Creo is.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Bad AutoCAD?
Fun stuff.
Yeah, I already have my AutoCAD certificate, and I don't like AutoCAD.
No.
I like being able to draw stuff, but I don't like being able to not know how to draw a simple 2D drawing when I get super frustrated. Well, like, why won't line go here? When I know I can do it with pencil.
Mm-hmm.
I took that in school, but it was first class, so I always slept in it.
No, I took CAD too, and that's one of the frustrating things. Obviously, I'm not certified or anything like that, but like you said, you're like, why won't this stupid line go there? Gosh damn it! And you're trying to figure it out, and you can't figure it out to save your life, and then you're like, oh crap, that's why that line won't go there. Like,
our teacher is really big into not cussing in her class, and that's really fucking hard for me. And so the other day in the class, it's just like, yeah, I moved this angle up to here, and then it all went, and I blanked. I was like, it went to McDonald's. And so now that's the phrase in the class for when everything goes to hell, is it just went to McDonald's.
There you go. That's awesome. All right, so here we go real quick so we can let you off here to get back to your stuff. Do you have anything else to say about Marvel versus DC that's coming up this weekend?
Dress up, have fun, shoot faces.
Shoot his
I
face.
can't shoot. I can't shoot.
No. So again, if you guys are watching the stream, dude, come out to, it's going to be an awesome game. Fort Knox is a beautiful field. honestly, I mean, you can't go wrong with just going out and playing at that field. But having this game at that field, with Zach putting in his sense on all the missions and things like that, definitely makes this game a blast to play. So come on out. Make sure you guys join us for Marvel vs. DC next weekend. Zach has all kinds of fun things in store for us, right?
Yes, I do.
And he may or may not have some cheese. Cheese, Zach?
Maybe.
Hey, the mozzarella was really good too last time.
The Mott's
The
whips,
Mott's-
yeah.
Yes, those Mott's whips are delicious. So, all right. On that note, Zach, I'm going to let you out so you can get your homework done. You
All right,
take it
talk to
easy,
you guys
sir.
later.
Much love. And we'll be ending this show here. Take it easy, brother. See you this
bye.
weekend. All right.
So,
Jack, what else you got that you want to add?
man, I gotta figure out who I'm gonna be.
Yeah, figure out who you're going to be.
Yeah,
You going to be one of these guys?
I'm sure you got a couple of those with me.
No, but
Be She-Hulk.
anyway. What? She-Hulk? She-Hulk? Hey, look, like I said, She-Hulk's pretty sweet, but
I didn't watch it.
anyways, yeah, it looks like it's gonna be pretty good. I haven't been able to get caught up on it. Some new characters that they added outside of She-Hulk so far that they did spin-offs on is they did the Miss Marvel or whatever, the Kamal series. That was pretty cool. They did the whole Moon Knight. So I'm going to be curious to see if anybody dresses up as like Moon Knight or anything like that. But yeah, so
I need somebody with an accessory, something I could do with my hands, so I won't have a gun.
gotcha. So anyways, Marvel vs. DC is the game that's coming up next weekend. The game that's going to be coming up after that, which the Queen should be talking about, is Global Conquest.
Man, free registration's closed, and we're full. I'm sure.
You're full. You're sure. You're that confident, huh?
I mean, I'm not positive because Dave won't give us no official numbers, but I would like to believe so.
All right. So here it is, guys. Make sure you guys check us out. This is going to be at Hell Survivors. This is going to be the 24th through the 25th. Make sure you guys join Team England for the Queen. As you can see, this is the Queen right here saying like and share our stream. But is there anything you want to talk about real quick with Global before we head out of this joint?
I don't want to. No, I'm going to dress up good as I'm going to be the Queen for that.
And then you got something going on with the kids too, right? Or a special the Queen's Guard? What's that about?
The Royal Guards, the people that like stand there and don't talk. Yeah, and they don't talk.
Are you gonna have hats and everything for them?
Queen. I'm gonna make a bunch of shirts and just hope nobody I didn't get a single person that told me, hey, I'm bringing this kid and these two kids. I need adult small or whatever. So I just got to guess on some. I'm gonna make a bunch of shirts.
Hey, no, be there. He's gonna need a large.
He's a big kid. He's a teenager. He's too old.
He's too what? So what age are you cutting off? He's only 15.
Maybe we'll let him slide if he wants to. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, like the little kids that don't, they're all kind of scared to play, and I figure Glenn's kid, he's a little kid too. A lot of those little kids are like, oh well, they're big kids, or they're pros. They can go up there and go do their thing. I'll just sit here and shoot the trees and hang out in the corner. But then they see Lucas doing fucking ahead of us. Like he's a little kid too. I could do what he does. That's what I'm kind of hoping. They'll push each other and keep them all together in the dead zone. But yeah, I'll have a canopy next to ours. I'll use my personal canopy and set that up next to ours, and that'll be for the kids. So they can all hang out, kind of be their own little group. They can tell me, hey, we want to go defend the castle. Well, I'm going to send these guys out to go get the castle. You guys go with them, and then you can defend the castle. And that's kind of the idea behind that.
Cool. Cool. Queen got any tricks up her sleeves as to how we're gonna win global?
We can talk about that after you go backstage.
So just come out, have fun, and now I hear this whole what's this Russia Crane nonsense coming up with what is it? B-Rad trying to not be Russia, or is he Russia, or what's he doing?
He doesn't know what he's doing. Hey, Brian Anderson, you can send me a message. I'm gonna be running the England team, and I can definitely fill you in on any questions you have.
Dude, Brian's gonna be sweet. You'll love it.
Because of the last 2 years that I missed just recently, I've only missed like 3 globals before that. That's my
but
one
before
game.
that weren't global. Before that was Armageddon. That you got to remember they switched over to Armageddon for like 4 years or something.
That was a 4th game, wasn't it? Oh no, they did get rid. Yeah, that's right. They did get rid of it for like 3 years. Yeah.
Or like 4 years or something. But yeah, no, Brian, come on out, man. Join us for England. You'll have a great time. Dude, the big games are awesome. So, and the thing about this game is, just kind of give you a heads up, it can get kind of confusing because with this you have 7 teams and you can make alliances with those teams. They're not field recognized, but they're recognized amongst us as players. And then those alliances can break also. So it can get kind of confusing, but it's a crap ton of fun. So we'll fill you in a little bit on that when you get to the field. Come on over, see us at the Mad Frog canopies and whatnot, and make sure you be like, "Hey, I'm Brian," and I'll be like, "All right, bro, this is the lowdown of this, all right?" But definitely look forward to seeing you, man, and I hope you have a great time at this game.
Yeah, it's definitely once confusion starts, like that's why I want to be the only one who can officially say yes, we are allied with these people, or no, we are not. Because if Joey out over there says, "Oh yeah, we're allied with China," that could be a China dude with an England shirt on right now. You know what I mean? Like,
because there are spies in the game too, so that's.
No, we don't need to talk about all that right now.
So there's a lot that goes into this game. So make sure you guys check us out. This is Global Conquest. That will be at Hell Survivors the 24th and the 25th, I believe.
23rd, 24th, 25th, something, yeah, that weekend. Yeah, I definitely see a lot of people that get mad, and I think that's the chain of command issues. Like, that's why I say, like, I want everybody to set up their canopy for staging right by us, or at least as close as possible, and just check in, hey, anything happened in the last hour or so, stuff like that. No, I mean, we have tons of radios. If you guys want to drop off your radio, we can put it on the table, which I'll always be there. The only time I'm going to go out on the field is if I absolutely have to go grab something because you guys can't find it again. Something like that. But if I do, if I gotta go digging in the muck in the swamp, if I do that, I'll leave Kayla in charge for a minute. But yeah, I'll always be there to answer questions and definitely keep everybody filled in. I mean, I'm not going on the field. I'm not playing.
Right.
Like some of the other.
It'll be a good time. So. Terrence, I hope you're able to make it out. If not, I'll make sure we put some paint on some faces for you. But
I noticed a lot of people get mad, like, because, dude, we're supposed to be friends with the yellow team, but the yellow team shot us. This is stupid, stuff like that. And that's because
you don't. I always say don't trust anybody unless you know them when it comes to this game. So we'll see how it is. So that's Global Conquest that's coming up. This will be your queen, Jack, right here. After that, make sure you guys come back out to Fort Knox and join Christy as she leads the vampires in the game Underworld. This game will be put on by, I believe it was the same producers as, or the same producer as the Rick and Morty game. So this is going to be another good game. Again, Christy is commanding that game. So make sure you guys join her on the blue side, which is the the vampire side, and this will be a great game also. And then we also have the Purge that will be taking place out at Blast Camp. This will be October 23rd. This is a bring your own paint event, and last year I went to this game and it was an absolute blast. Now be prepared because it does get a little rainy, or at least obviously being on October in this area. So come prepared because they do play in the rain. There is no not playing this game. It's an awesome game. So make sure you guys come out, join us for that game. And then here we go. We got Fulda Gap that is going to be in North Carolina. So if you guys haven't heard about this game or seen this game, it's an amazing game. I hope to be able to make it this year. We'll see, but I guess it's like tanks galore. So if you want to go out and see some tanks, and or you got a rocket launcher and you want to go out there and shoot these tanks, by all means, this is going to be the game that you're going to want to hit up. So that being said, make sure you guys check us out at madfrogpaintball.com for all of our upcoming events. You guys want some cool drip and look as awesome as we look in these Mad Frog shades and stuff like that. Check us out at madfrogpaintball.com. Again, some of our cool shades. I believe that we will be having the beer pong tournament again at Global Conquest. And let me see if we got a nice little cool clip for the beer pong trailer here.
Yeah, we do. We do have beer pong for global. Oh yeah, one more thing we don't for how at Hell's Games usually we do like a screw around on Friday, like some kind of a mini game.
Yeah.
We're not. Gabe didn't have nothing planned, and I didn't want to host anything. So we're doing they're going to keep the field open all through the day and like until it starts getting dark, so that way people can do field walk, I guess. But
That's
I wanted to do. I'm sure you've seen that anti-war protest, world peace.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe make some signs, and I think that'd be great for people getting pictures of anti-war protesting and shit. I'd like to do an actual march, like maybe go through the village and then come back and go through the vendor booth, and then go mess with the people at the trailer and the tiki bar.
You have signs that say "Make love, not war."
Probably something like that. Yeah, absolutely.
Gotcha.
Mess with the vendors selling guns,
All right.
I mean, I figured, why not? If nobody's going to host anything on Friday, I'm not. I need to be able to talk to everybody and.
Right. Hey, listen, sometimes you just need to be able to chill and have a good time without something going on. So come on out Friday if you guys want. Hang out. Just have a good time. Again, also don't forget to check out Endless Legends. Endless Legends is going to be coming up, I believe, the first weekend of October.
Isn't that the same day as one of the other games?
It's the same weekend as Christie's. So if you're not able to make it out to Endless, go to Christie's. If you're not able to make it out to Christie's, go to Endless. Vice versa. But Endless Legends is going to be awesome. I'm looking forward to it this year. It's going to be at OXCC. This year they are going to be announcing they're doing a drawing in the captains, so the commanders are going to be picking who their Legion commanders are going to be. So that's going to be something new. That's going to be done at Endless Legends. So make sure you guys come out to the game. Make sure you guys check it out. If you guys want to see what's going to be going on with the new Living Legends draft style. It sounds pretty cool.
I told Bill like 2 or 3 weeks ago, last time I was on the show, I think. I wasn't kidding about that. I told Hanu to throw my name in that thing. So if the other guy dropped me as being one of the Legion commanders, sucks. That sucks for Bill.
Yeah, that'd be funny. But we'll see how many frogs are loyal to you versus how many are loyal to Bill. No, but anyways, anyways, you got anything else you want to add before we head off this show? And
I don't think so. I mean, we can do more of the Global Conquest stuff later. Next
Yep.
show, or once I get my costume all set up.
Gotcha.
I'm up here as Granny. No, yeah. I mean, if anybody's definitely signed up for England already, yeah, because you're not going to be able to sign up later. If you already signed up for England, you can shoot me a message and fill you in on whatever you need to know and how to prepare, because you need to bring more stuff than you normally would for the other games. More shirts, extra. You got to bring a bunch of extra shirts.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be a fun time. So make sure you guys check it out. Again, upcoming events you guys can go and check out at madfrogpaintball.com. Again, we got Marvel vs. DC next weekend. We got Global Conquest coming up. We got Underworld. We got Endless Legends. I mean, we got The Purge. We got all kinds of stuff coming up. So if you guys want to check out some of these big games that are here in the Midwest, man. Make sure you guys go check us out at madfrogpaintball.com for our full schedule, what side we'll be playing or whatever. If you guys have any questions about any of these games, feel free to shoot us a message and we will get back to you with any of the answers that we got for you. On that note, I'm going to get out of here. Jack, I believe you're going to get out too, so I'm going to leave you guys with this outro. You want to say anything before we go? Like and share the stream.
No, that's
I'm going to tell you guys, I love you and God bless. And here goes the outro.